Greetings and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to attempt KABS ICT S3 end of year 2025 paper 1. This is one of the resourceful bodies that has set us this end of year senior 3 ICT paper. Let's also try to look at it and see some draft responses for this paper. We look at the question paper, Information and Communication Technologies, paper 1, November 2025. KABS IT Resources Center, senior 3, end of year examination. This is the question paper. The instructions to students. This paper consists of 2 sections, A and B. It has 4 examination items. Section A has 1 compulsory item. Section B has 3 items. Answer 1 item from section B and answer 2 examination items in all. In addition, items answered do not be scored, or responses should be presented in formal writing layouts. These are the instructions for our KABS paper. This is section A. This item is compulsory, that is item 1. Section B is here with item 2. Item 3 as well is here. KABS ICT Resourceful Center, and item 4 is also here. So let's try to respond to this paper. To begin with, item 1. Kisoro District Farmers Cooperative Society coordinates the buying and selling of maize and coffee from over 100 farmers. The records clerk manually writes payment details and produce quantities in ledgers using a calculator to total daily collections. The system has become slow and unreliable, leading to mispriced figures, delayed payments, and poor financial reporting. During audits, inconsistencies in records have raised concerns among members about transparency. The manager has been encouraged by a district officer to introduce ICT to ease operations, but lacks knowledge of the appropriate equipment and software. The cooperative is also uncertain how to keep such tools in good working order, given its rural location and limited technical support. Task: prepare a write-up explaining the ICT tools that the cooperative manager can use to overcome the challenges, and how these ICT tools can be managed and maintained for effective performance. That is our item. Let's try to look at the expected responses of that item. KABS IT Resource Center, Senior 3 ICT End of Year 2025 Guide. For item 1, we shall begin with, of course, the introduction of the scenario. Kisoro District Farmers Cooperative Society manages the buying and selling of maize and coffee from more than 100 farmers. Currently, the cooperative uses manual methods, handwritten ledgers and calculators to record the produce quantities and payment details. The system has become inefficient, resulting in mispriced records, delayed payments, and weak financial reporting. Audit exercises have reviewed the inconsistencies, raising concerns about transparency among members. The district officer has advised the cooperative manager to adopt ICT solutions. However, the manager lacks knowledge of the suitable tools and how they can be maintained, especially in a rural environment with limited technical support. ICT tools to address the cooperative challenges. That is our simple title given down. The first tool, of course, the introduction will be awarded. The first tool to bring on table that will try to solve a few challenges faced by this cooperative: computers or laptops. Computers are essential for moving from manual to digital operations. They provide a platform for storing farmer records, producing payment information, generating reports, and improving information retrieval efficiency. They also support multitasking, data security, and integration with other devices such as printers and digital scales. The second important tool, spreadsheet software. Spreadsheet applications like Microsoft Excel, the LibreOffice allow automated calculations, reducing human error. They can produce charts, summaries, and analytical reports for financial and operational decision making. Spreadsheet also support templates for receipts, payrolls, and daily collection sheets. Moving on, database management systems. Databases such as Microsoft Access or simple cooperative management software can centralize farmer profiles, produce deliveries, payment histories, and stock levels. They improve data organization, retrieval, and security while supporting transparency through audit trails that record changes made to the system. On top of that, accounting software. Tools such as QuickBooks, Tally, or Green Cash enable accurate financial management. They can prepare financial statements, track income and expenditures, support budgeting, and produce audit-ready financial reports. These systems reduce fraud and improve accountability by limiting unauthorized access to financial records. Furthermore, digital weighing scales. Digital scales ensure accurate measurement of maize and coffee, eliminating manipulation and reducing disputes between farmers and cooperative. Some scales can transmit data directly to computers, further improving accuracy and speeding up record keeping. On top of that, printers and scanners. Printers enable the cooperative to issue receipts, delivery summaries, reports, and payment statements. Scanners help digitalize contracts, receipts, and audit documents, supporting safe digital achieving and reducing the risk of losing important documents. In addition, internet connectivity. Internet access allows communication with external stakeholders, access to market price information, and connection with government portals. It also enables cloud storage, online training for staff, and remote technical support. Critical for a rural cooperative with limited ICT personnel. In addition, cloud storage services. Cloud platforms such as Google Drive or OneDrive help back up important information securely. They protect records from loss due to theft, fire, or hardware failure, and allow easy sharing of documents with auditors and managers. Because when you look at the task given for this item, they wanted us to explain the challenges and how these tools can manage to solve those given challenges. And then we look at how these tools can still be maintained for an effective performance. Yes. Now, for someone who has used the table, of course, you have a 3-column table whereby you shall have the tool, the description of the application, and then the safety maintenance measure in the 3rd column. But for us to have used the paragraph, we can give the tool and we look at the application of the tool Then down we look at the maintenance. If not, you make it in the paragraph. Now let's look at the maintenance aside. Management and maintenance of ICT tools. Regular data backups. Backup procedures should be carried out weekly or daily using both external storage devices and cloud-based services. This ensures that the cooperative information remains safe in case of system failure. Routine updates and hardware maintenance. Computers, software, and digital weighing scales require routine updates to ensure optimal performance. Cleaning system checks and antivirus updates prevents breakdowns and keep data secure. Looking at staff training. Training staff on the use of spreadsheets, databases, and accounting system ensures accurate data entry and promotes effective use of ICT tools. Basic troubleshooting skills can reduce dependency on external technicians. Power management tools. In rural areas where power fluctuations are common, tools such as surge protectors and uninterruptible power supply units protect devices from electro damage and prevent data loss during sudden outages. In addition, remote technical support. Because local technical support may be limited, the cooperative can collaborate with ICT service providers who offer remote assistance via phone or internet. This minimizes downtime and ensures consistent performance of the systems. On top of that, security measures. ICT tools and data must be protected through physical security. We may talk about the locked rooms, secure cabins, and others. And digital security, looking at maybe passwords, access permissions, antivirus software, and so many. This protects sensitive farmer and financial information. Of course, you have to look at the conclusion of this item. Introducing ICT tools such as computers, spreadsheets, databases, accounting software, digital weighing scales, printers, scanners, internet services, and cloud storage will greatly enhance the efficiency, accuracy, and transparency of Kisoro District Farmers Cooperative Society. With the proper management, including staff training, regular maintenance, secure data practices, and strong power protection, the cooperative will overcome its current challenges and provide faster, more reliable, and more accountable services to its members. This is how we have been able to respond to this item. We have given around 10, but the paper required only 8. That has been item 1. Looking at item 2, let's also try to respond to item 2 of this question paper. Section B. And in this section, we are asked to respond to one item, only one. So we shall go through all, then you attempt any one according to your capacity. Your sister, who has recently completed her university studies, has been employed by one of the most prominent financial institutions in your area. The institution has computerized nearly all its operations, including record keeping, customer transactions, and reporting. As part of her responsibilities, she frequently uses computers, specialized software, and other ICT tools to complete tasks that are often time sensitive. The high level of work and the need to meet strict deadlines keep her engaged for long hours each day, leaving her little time to rest. Over time, she has begun experiencing health problems due to stressful work environment, feeling overwhelmed and unsure how to manage these challenges. She has approached you for advice on how to cope with her workload while safeguarding her health. Looking at the task of this item 2. Make a write-up explaining to your sister how effectively she can manage her workload and maintain her health while using ICTs. Yes, let's try to see how we can respond to item 2. However, before we look at the responses for item 2, contact the author to acquire these new curriculum books. The innovative ICT book is here, the learner's book, Senior 5 to Senior 6. The book is both theory and practical, aligned with the new curriculum syllabus. Kindly acquire a copy, either hard copy or soft copy. The one in blue is the learner's book, Innovative ICT, and then this in white is the Innovative ICT Teacher's Guide. This guide responds extensively to this learner's book, A-level, Senior 5 to Senior 6, both theory and practical. Then, for those in Senior 1 to Senior 4, the O-level, we got you the ICT at hand. It is also both theory and practical. Please grab your copy in either a hard copy or a soft copy. Still contact the same author on those numbers. Contact the author on those numbers. For MTN it is here, for Airtel it is here, and you grab yourself a copy. Moving on with the responses for item 2. Of course, we first look at the introduction for this item. Working in a modern financial institution requires extensive use of ICT tools such as computers, specialized financial software, digital communication systems, and online reporting platforms. These tools improve efficiency, accuracy, and speed, but they also expose users to long working hours, mental pressure, and physical strain. Your demanding workload and constant deadlines can easily lead to stress, fatigue, and other health-related problems if not managed well. To remain productive and healthy, it is important to adopt effective work habits and healthy conscious strategies while using ICTs. That has been our beautiful introduction. Managing workload and maintaining health while using ICT. That will be our simple title for this concept. How can we manage this healthy challenge? Planning and prioritizing tasks. Use digital tools such as calendars, to-do lists, and task management software to organize your work. Prioritize urgent tasks and break large assignments into smaller, manageable steps. This helps you avoid last-minute pressure and enables you to meet deadlines with less stress. Using ICT tools efficiently. Take advantage of software features that automate routine tasks. Use templates, auto calculations, keyboard shortcuts, and built-in reporting functions to save time. Efficient use of ICT tools reduces workload, speeds up tasks, and minimizes stress caused by tight deadlines. On top of that, setting the realistic targets. Avoid trying to complete too many tasks at once. Establish realistic daily goals and allow buffer time for unexpected assignments. If your workload becomes overwhelming, communicate with your supervisor early to adjust. So adjustments can be made. Now, looking at how we can maintain physical health using ICTs. To begin with, ergonomic sitting posture. Ensure your workstation is set up correctly. Your computer screen should be at eye level. Your back supported by an ergonomic chair. and your feet flat on the floor. Good posture reduces back pain, neck strain, and fatigue associated with long hours of computer use. Secondly, preventing eye strain. Follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. Adjust screen brightness, increase font size when needed, and ensure your workspace is well lit to reduce eye discomfort. Addition, taking regular breaks. Continuous computer use can lead to physical exhaustion. Take short breaks of 2 to 5 minutes every hour to stretch. Stand or walk briefly. These micro breaks help relax your muscles, refresh your mind, and improve concentration. Managing stress and protecting mental well-being. Practicing stress relief techniques in a fast-paced environment. Stress is common. Use simple techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or brief walks to calm your mind. These practices help reduce anxiety and improve emotional stability. Establishing work-life balance. Try to discomfort from screens and work-related communications after working hours. Engage in hobbies, physical exercise, or social activities to unwind and restore your energy levels. Creating a clean and organized workplace. A tidy workstation reduces mental overload and boosts focus. Keep only essential items on your desk and maintain a clutter-free digital workspace as well. Ensuring adequate rest and recovery. Sleep is vital for productivity and health. Avoid using digital devices just before bedtime and aim for consistent sleep patterns. Rest allows your brain and body to recover from long hours of ICT use. Then lastly, seeking support when needed. If stress or health issues continue, walk to your HR department. Administration offer wellness programs, counseling, or ergonomic assessments to support employee well-being. Looking at our conclusion for this scenario, ICT tools are essential for productivity in the financial sector, but their intensive use can negatively affect your physical and mental health if not balanced with proper self-care. By managing your workload effectively, maintaining proper posture, protecting your eyes, taking regular breaks, practicing stress relief techniques, and ensuring adequate rest, you can continue excelling at your job. While safeguarding your overall well-being. Adopting these healthy work habits will help you remain productive, confident, and resistant in your career. That has been our response for item 2. Let's look at item 3 and we see the task. Yes, item 3. Kakulu, a senior 4 student, saw a bursary advert on the website of an NGO that supports needy learners. The advert explains the eligible applicants must be continuing students who demonstrate good academic performance and genuine financial need. His application requires a recent report card and a recommendation letter from the head teacher. He is also expected to download a form from the NGO's website, fill it digitally, and email everything to bursaries@hopeuganda.org before the deadline. Kakul has never done such an application before. He is unsure about how to access the form, prepare the required documents, or complete the submission. He has approached you for help. And this is how the advert looks like, maybe in the newspaper or anywhere it was published. Let us write a step-by-step guide that Kakulu can follow to complete and submit the bursary application online successfully. Now, we'll look at its response. The response for item 3, we begin with the introduction as usual. Applying for an online bursary for the first time can feel confusing, especially when the process involves downloading digital forms, preparing scanned documents, and submitting everything through email. Kakulu, a senior 4 student who qualifies for the NGO bursary, must prepare several documents correctly and meet the application deadline to help him complete the process confidently. The following step-by-step explains how to access the bursary form, prepare the required documents, and successfully submit the application online. That's the introduction. Step-by-step guide for Kakulu to complete and submit the online bursary application in the first place. Read the advert and note the deadline and requirements. Carefully read the NGO advert and write down the application deadline, required documents. Let's talk about the recent report card, recommendation letter from the head teacher, completed the downloaded form, the exact email address for submission, that is the bursaries at hopeuganda.org, and any file format or size limits mentioned. Missing the deadline is the most common error, so confirm the exact date and time. That's the first thing we should take. Taking notes of those that crucial, important information. On top of that, prepare checklists and timeline. Make a short list with the tasks and dates. For example, we may look at the days to submission, and we may give it some ample time. Day 1, we may look at request recommendation from the head teacher. You may go and request for the recommendation from the head teacher. That's on the first day. Scan the report cards. Download the form. Fill it. Assemble and check documents. At least we can have all these in the first day. Send application. This ensures you don't rush at the last minute. We can look at that. We may prepare our checklists. Moving on, request the recommendation letter from the head teacher. Politely ask the head teacher for a signed recommendation. Provide the bursary's purpose and the deadline. A copy of the advert or the NGO's name and email. What the letter should state: student name. You should look at the class, the academic performance. All these should comply or should be looked at critically. Moving on, obtain and prepare the recent report card. Get an official copy of your most recent report card from the school. If the NGO accepts a signed copy photo, make a clear sign or a high quality photo. Use good lighting, the flat surface, ensure all text is readable and no parts are cut off. Save as a PDF. After that, we look at download the bursary application form after ensuring that all those steps first are looked at critically. Then we download the bursary application form. Open the NGO's website and find the bursary page. Click the download link and save the file to your device. If you can't find it, politely contact the NGO email or phone. Immediately, do not guess. Of course, you have to download it from the website, the NGO's website. Then, after that, fill the form digitally or neatly by hand. If the form is fillable, that's in a PDF or Word, kindly open it in Adobe Reader, Microsoft Word, or LibreOffice, or any PDF editor, and type your answers. Try to fill it Save the completed form as PDF if the form is not fillable. Print and fill it clearly by hand, then scan or photograph the completed pages into a readable PDF. Avoid taking screenshots of the form fields. Use the real PDF saving or a clear scanned image. Scan, photo and convert documents to PDF. Yes, we shall take the scanner, and or if you don't use a scanner, you may use a phone scanning app, yes, to produce clear PDFs. Name files clearly and consistently. Example, naming the conversation, maybe the conversion like Kakulu1 report card.pdf according to what was recommended. Kakulu recommendation headteacher.pdf, Kakulu application form.pdf. So we arrange all these documents in PDF. Check file sizes and combine if necessary. If necessary, you can look at that also. Prepare the application email. Open your email account and create a new message. Use the professional subject line and the concise. Polite body, include the attachments in this order: completed form, report card, recommendation letter, and any other requested documents. For example, we can try to also make this sample of the email body. How should it look like in the first place? We shall have this information. We shall have our email, then the NGO's email also into, then we look at how we can compose this down. Basal application, Kakulu Senior 4 Hope Uganda. This is the sample body as you come down to the compose sector. Dear Basal Committee, Hope Uganda team, I am Kakulu, a senior 4 student at the school. We may talk about the school. Please find attached my completed basal application form, my most recent report card, and the recommendation letter from the head teacher. I meet the eligibility criteria and am applying due to genuine financial need. Now we shall attach these documents. Documents attached. I'm trying to mention them into my body that I've attached. 1. Kakulu application form.pdf. 2. Kakulu report cards.pdf. 3. Kakulu recommendation letter.pdf. Recommendation teacher.pdf. I'm in my body trying to highlight what I've attached. Kindly confirm receipt of this application. If you need any further information, I can be reached at the phone number or by this very email. Thank you for your consideration. Sincerely, Kakulu Senior 4, the school, the phone number, and then the email. You can put here your email, kakulu46@gmail.com, something of the kind. However, you have tried to talk about what you have attached into your body. Yes, attach files and do a final check. We have to attach these very files we have been talking about in the compose sector. Yes, we said attach the PDF files before hitting send. Open each attachment to confirm they uploaded correctly and are legible. Check names and spelling in the email. Verify you used the correct NGO's email, bursaries@hopeuganda.org, the correct subject line. Confirm the date or time is before the deadline. Then lastly, send the application and save proof. and save proof. We shall now look at this also, and you see how best we can handle it. Send a copy of the sent file, the sent email. Save all original files in the folder on your device, and a backup copy. It may be on the flash, USB, it may be on the cloud, it may depend. If the NGO sends an automatic confirmation, keep it. So, follow up politely. If you do not receive confirmation within 5 to 7 business days, send a brief follow-up email referring your original message, date sent, and attachments. Keep your follow-up polite and professional. That has been our item 3. Lastly, looking at item 4 of this KABS paper. Your close friend runs a small but busy stationery and printing shop in your local area. Among many services offered, the shop specializes in typing and printing handwritten documents for clients, as well as selling general stationery supplies. Recently, a client bought in a handwritten curriculum vitae and requested that it be typed and printed for letter collection. Your friend promptly worked on the document and using a word processor and saved it under the file name client CV. Unfortunately, your friend did not print the hard copy immediately. When the client returned to collect the completed CV, your friend could not locate the file on the computer. Yet the owner wanted it, and now your friend has approached you for help. Task: provide written guidelines your friend can follow to enable the customer have the curriculum vitae. Yes. Look at also the response for this item 4. And in item 4, looking at its introduction, in a business stationery and printing environment, proper handling of client documents is essential to maintain trust and service quality. When a file such as a typed curriculum vitae cannot be found, it is important to follow a systematic and well-organized approach to recover or recreate the document. The following comprehensive guidelines outline various practical steps your friend can take to ensure the client still receives their CV in a timely and professional manner. We're looking at these comprehensive guidelines. Guidelines for assisting a client when a typed curriculum vitae cannot be located. That would be our simple title for this scenario. 1. Conducting an extensive computer search. The first step is to perform a thorough search of the computer system. This involves using the search function to look for key terms such as client CV or curriculum vitae. Your friend should explore common locations where the file may have been saved, including the desktop, document folders, download folders, and any recent accessed file lists within the word processing application. Checking the history of the word processor's recent documents feature may reveal the file even if it is misplaced within the system. Secondly, checking backups, template files, and recycle bin. If the file does not appear through a normal search, the next step is to inspect potential backup locations. This includes reviewing the recycle bin in case the file was mistakenly deleted. Your friend should also look for auto-saved versions, temporary files, or recovery files generated automatically by the word processor. Additionally, if the computer synchronizes with cloud-based storage platforms such as Google Cloud, OneDrive, or Dropbox, it is worth examining these locations for an automatically backup version of the CV. Moving on, using file recovery software. When ordinary searches fail, specialized recovery tools can be available. Software such as Recover, Disk Drill, or EasyUS Data Recovery Wizard can scan the computer's storage device for deleted or lost files. These applications often retrieve documents that were removed unintentionally or lost due to technical errors. This method provides an additional chance of recovering the missing CV without having to retype it scratch. Next, searching external and network storage locations. Sometimes files are saved on external or alternative storage locations without the user realizing it. Your friend should therefore check any connected flash drives, external hard drives, network folders, or shared storage used by other staff members. It is also helpful to check if the file might have been saved under a different user account on the same computer. Moving on, reviewing auto recovery and program specific backup folders. Different word processing applications store automatically recover backups in unique locations. For example, the Microsoft Word, the WPS Office, and LibreOffice all maintain hidden auto recovery directories. Accessing these folders may reveal unsaved or temporary versions of the CV that the user did not manually save. This step is technical but highly effective in cases where the program closed unexpectedly or the file was overwritten. Considering system restore options. If the file existed earlier and system settings have changed since then, your friend may consider using the computer system restore feature. Rolling the system back to an earlier point can sometimes restore lost files and settings. Though this method does not guarantee recovery, it provides another avenue for retrieving the missing documents. Next, recreating the CV from the client handwritten copy. If recovery attempts fails, your friend should request the handwritten CV from the client once again. With the original document in hand, they can accurately retype and format the CV. If the handwritten copy is not available, it may be helpful to ask the client to rewrite the information or provide key details verbally so the CV can be reconstructed accurately. On top of that, rebuilding the CV from memory or standard templates. Should your friend remember portions of the information contained in the original CV, they may begin reconstructing the document based on memory using a standard CV template. Commonly applied in the shop can also speed up the process. The client can later review and confirm accuracy of the details before printing. And moving on, enhancing document management practices. To prevent similar problems in the future, your friend should adopt proper document management habits. These include using clear and descriptive file names, organizing client files into well-labeled folders, enabling autosave features, and maintaining backup copies on cloud or external storage. Additionally, printing completed documents immediately after typing helps ensure that the clients receive a physical copy or even if the digital version becomes misplaced. And then lastly, maintaining professional communication with the client. Throughout the process, clear and respectful communication is essential. Your friend should explain the situation politely. Reassure the client that their document will be recreated or recovered, and provide an estimated time frame for completion. Offering a small discount or cost service may help maintain customer satisfaction and goodwill. In conclusion, for this, how we can conclude this item here. Although the loss of a client digital file can be inconvenient, following a detailed and organized approach allows the situation to be managed professionally. By searching thoroughly, exploring recovery options, recreating the document when necessary, and improving long-time document management practices, your friend can ensure that the client ultimately receives their completed curriculum vetting. These guidelines not only address the immediate challenge, but also help strengthen future reliability and service quality within the shop. This has been the draft responses for our KABS Senior 3 end of year guide. That has been our responses for our question paper. Thanks for watching. Continue to subscribe, share, comment. Stay blessed. We meet again in the next video.